During the 2019 legislative session, no issue was bigger than vaccines. Engrossed House Bill 1638, passed during the session, removed both the personal and philosophical exemptions for the MMR vaccine. So how did it happen? How did a highly controversial piece of legislation like EHB 1638 pass through the state legislature and get signed into law? We came here to Clark County, site of the recent measles outbreak and ground zero for this legislation, to find out. Now that is our objective, and this is Field Report. It's now 2019 and the distracted driving law is over 2 years old. The question is, are Washingtonians still using their electronic devices behind the wheel? It's a truly unique story. It's a region and body of water that are of great importance to a wide variety of Washingtonians. Dams came down, the waters moved forward, and now nature has taken hold. For this Field Report, we traveled to Port Angeles, home of the Elwha River Delta. A fatal Amtrak train derailment in 2017 was the cause of much reflection and investigation. In the years following the accident, certain officials and stakeholders formulated a plan, a strategy to perhaps improve emergency communications in Washington. On today's Field Report, we find out how a tragic train derailment in DuPont led to the creation of emergency communications legislation at the state capitol. Thank you for watching TVW at Large. I'm your host, Dave Martinson. For today's story, we have an update to a series of reports we've done over the past few years about invasive species in the Evergreen State. It's a hot-button issue that is generating headlines all across the state. A new tax bill, age restriction, and now temporary ban have brought this issue front and center, even several months removed from the 2019 legislative session. For this Field Report, we step into the consistently evolving story of vapor product taxation and regulation in Washington. Thank you for watching this episode of TVW at Large. I'm your host, Dave Martinson. During Season 1 of TVW at Large, we ran a story about invasive European green crabs. In an update to our previous piece, TVW interviewed experts about the aquatic invasive species threat here in Washington State.